Congratulations on the purchase of your new CRAM-A-LOT baler. In this video, we are going to go over the basic operations of the baler as well as how to tie off a bale. Now, before we get started, let's go over some safety information.
By following the operational and safety procedures recommended by JV Manufacturing, you will be able to safely and efficiently operate your baler. All operators of the baler must read and understand the owner's manual before operating the baler. Also, each user must familiarize themselves with the operating instructions listed on the control panel. Please remember these 4 points. Number 1, please remember, your baler is to be used for approved recyclable materials only. Number 2, it is unlawful for anyone under the age of 18 to load or operate this equipment. Number 3, only authorized trained technicians are allowed to work on your equipment. Number 4, never allow work to be done on this equipment without performing the lockout-tagout procedure. For your safety, please view this video in its entirety. Please note that your baler must be installed with sufficient room for proper and safe operation. There must be at least 24 inches clearance around the sides and back of the baler to allow room to insert the baling wires and tie off the bale. There must be enough clearance in front of the baler to allow the chamber door to swing clear of the chamber so that the finished bale can be safely ejected. Also, be sure that the area behind the baler is kept completely clean and free of any objects that might interfere with the operation of the baler. Do not install the baler in high traffic areas. Now, let's look at how the baler operates in normal everyday usage. We caution you to allow only trained employees over the age of 18 to operate this baler. Before you begin the baling process, open the chamber door and lay a single piece of flattened cardboard across the bottom of the chamber to cover the wire slots. This will keep the slots clear to allow the wire ties to pass through. Close the chamber door and secure the latch. Load the chamber evenly. Do not overfill the chamber as damage to the loading door may occur.
Let's look at the control panel and its features. Remember, at any time you may press the red button to stop the baler.
The mode selector switch has 3 modes of operation: automatic, manual down, and manual up. Their functions will be explained throughout this video. The power on switch functions like a car key and must be turned to the far right to start operation. The emergency stop button can be pressed at any time to stop the operation of the baler. The hold to raise button is pressed while holding the key in the start position to eject a bale. The mode selector switch light will go out when the stop button is pressed. Its function will be explained later in the video. Always check that the stop button is pulled out for normal operation. The mode selector switch light indicates the baler is ready for use. Next, insert the key into the start switch and turn to the power on position. The mode selector switch should illuminate. Make sure the stop button is in the outer position. Using both hands, pull down the loading door. Set the mode selector switch to the automatic position. Now turn the start key to the start position and hold until the ram begins to descend. After the baler starts, remove the key. The baler will complete 1 cycle. Notice that the ram extends and retracts, and the loading door automatically opens. Please note that the red emergency stop button can be depressed at any time to stop the operation of the baler. To resume operation, reset the stop button, close the loading door, and turn the start switch. Notice that the ram will dwell in the down position longer if you start the baler in mid-stroke. Continue loading and cycling until a full bale is made. You will know you have made a full bale when the 100% mark on the full bale indicator scale aligns with the fixed arrow on the baler. Now we are ready to tie the bale. Place a full sheet of cardboard over the compressed material. This will keep the slots clear to allow the wire ties to pass through. Pull down the loading door. Set the mode selector switch to the manual down position. Turn the start key to the start position and hold until the ram begins to descend. Allow the ram to travel down and compress the material until movement stops. At this point, you may press the stop button or allow the motor to stop automatically.
Now that we have achieved 100% full bale, it's time to tie off and eject the bale.
After the motor stops and the loading door opens, clear the area in front of the baler to prepare to eject the bale. Open the chamber door. Clear the area behind the baler to prepare to insert the bale ties. Insert the bale ties loop end first into the slots in the front of the bale chamber door. Refer to the owner's manual for specific bale tie sizing and applications. The bale ties are to be inserted from the front to the back. Push the wire through the slot until it just clears the back of the baler. Move to the back of the machine and insert the ties back through the bale chamber using the corresponding slots located in the rear of the ram. Now, both ends of each bale tie should be at the front of the baler. Tie the bale by inserting the straight end of the wire through the looped end. Pull any slack out of the wire and twist to secure. Repeat for all bale ties. You are now ready to eject the bale. Remember, never try to eject the bale with the loading door or the chamber door closed. Doing so could result in personal injury or damage to the baler. To eject the bale, first push the bale dump handle into the eject position. This handle is located at the front of the ram. Now set the mode selector switch to the manual up position. Make sure the stop button is in the outer position. The power on light should illuminate. For easier bale handling, you can place a pallet in front of the baler. Clear the area in front of the baler. Insert the key into the start switch and turn to the power on position. To begin ejecting the bale, turn the start key to the start position and hold while pushing the yellow Hold to Raise button. The ram will raise and the bale will begin to rotate out of the baler. The key or button can be released at any time to stop movement of the ram. If the motor stops, simply restart the baler with the key switch and continue ejecting the bale. Remove the key from the baler. Remove the bale from in front of the baler. With a broom, clean all loose material from inside the chamber. Never enter the chamber area without following proper lockout, tag-out procedures. Close and latch the chamber door. Insert the key into the start switch and turn to the power on position. Make sure the stop button is in the center position. The power on light should illuminate. Using both hands, pull down the loading door. Set the mode selector switch to the automatic position. Check that the chamber door is latched securely. Now turn the start key to the start position and hold until the ram begins to descend. You will hear a click as the bale dump handle automatically resets to the normal operating position. The ram will shift and retract, and the loading door opens. You are now ready to make a new bale.
We've covered a lot of information in this video. If you have any questions, please refer to the owner's manual, contact customer support, or scan the QR code on the side of the baler.
JV Manufacturing is proud of the workmanship that has gone into your CRAM-A-LOT baler. We appreciate your company choosing our product. As a final note, please keep in mind that the baler is designed only to bale recyclable materials, such as corrugated and shrink wrap. In order to maximize the value of the bale, keep these materials separated and bale only light materials. Do not bale chipboard or boxboard, strapping or packing material, styrofoam, wax-coated corrugate, mail or books, newspaper or magazines. Do not bale floor sweep, food scraps, garbage, metal, or wood. All these items will contaminate the bale. Remember, recycling reduces waste, saves energy, and conserves resources. CRAM-A-LOT, equipping the world for a better environment since 1978.